Let's know Kristy and see where her passion for personable connections come from.
As I struggled dreadfully growing up with loneliness, isolation. I wasn't much of a communicator at all. Like when I first started speaking, I had to get used to hearing my own voice. Like I just did not communicate much. It didn't seem like anyone was interested in me or my life. I would have maybe one friend at a time. And my family wasn't a communicative family. I didn't talk much. So because of that, I didn't feel connected. And me personally, my style is I'm really driven to connect with people. I'm really driven about relationships. Like of the 4 social styles, the way that I learned it, one of them is amiable, and that is so me. And so it led to a pretty dreary life. And to cope with it is I would isolate more. So as I've come out of being this way and finding my voice and standing up for myself and all that kind of stuff, what I realized, and I would own the loneliness, is other people were coming up and saying, oh, I struggle with loneliness too. I struggle with loneliness too. And I'm like, really? But you don't have the life I had. So for me, it makes sense, but your life, it doesn't make sense. So it just goes to show how challenging it is for most people to really create that connection. It requires openness. It requires vulnerability. A lot of us don't want to be vulnerable. We're afraid we're going to get hurt. I've gotten hurt. I've hurt people. It's just part of it. So that's kind of the source of where this has all come from. And to my surprise, how many other people struggle with it too. That's been probably the biggest, like, really? And so that's why I've committed to, there are little nuances that we can do when we interact with people, again, to help create strength in the relationship versus creating all these disconnects and these rifts. And we're so quick to dismiss each other. It's one minor infraction, you're out. Well, in the business world, no way. It doesn't serve you.
Thank you, Kristy, for sharing your story and your wonderful insights.